make you beg for your next breath. So you best be on the creek bank laid in the shade, chewing on a hickory twig. Pass that bottle, I'll have me a swig. I ain't got a lot, but I think I got it made in the shade. I'm just laid up here in a country state of mind, catching these fish like they're going out of style, drinking this homemade wine. Hey, if the sun don't come up tomorrow, people, I have had a good time. I'm just laid up here in a country state of mind. I bet the old man's in the kitchen. He's got my kind of music on his radio. Oh, drinking his beer and dialing up the request lines. Mama and old Aunt Joan probably in the dining room trying to use the phone. Me, I'm thinking about that girl and later tonight. Oh yeah, I'm just laid up here in a country state of mind. Hey, I'm catching these fish like they're going out of style. I'm drinking this homemade wine. And if the sun don't come up tomorrow, people, I have had a good time. I'm just laid up here in a country state of mind. You know the rednecks and the preppies, they're in their discos and honky-tonks, somewhere between raising hell and amazing grace. Lord, I know just how they feel. You gotta get out and kick up your heels. And ain't it great to be living in the USA? Me, I'm laid up here in a country state of mind, catching these fish like they're going out of style, drinking this homemade wine all the time. If the sun don't shine tomorrow, people, I have had a good time. I'm just laid up here in a country state of mind.
I know where Hank Jr. is.
Oodaloo, oodaloo, oodaloo. Hank, let's talk about your daddy. Tell me how your mama loved that man. Well, just break out a bottle, hoss. I'll tell you about the drifting cowboy band. We won't talk about the habits, just the music and the man. That's all. Now, Hank, you just gotta tell me, did your daddy really write all them songs? Did he? I don't deserve no answer, hoss. Let's light up and just move along. Do you think he wrote them about your mama, or about the man who done her wrong? You know that. Yeah, back then they called him crazy. Nowadays they call that called him crazy, Lord, still riding on his name.
Well, if he was here right now, Bocephus, would he think that we were right? Do you think he might?
Don't you know he would walk tall, be right here by our side.
If we left for a show in Provo,
Be the first one on the bus and ready to ride.
that's one to go, Hoss. Wherever he is, I hope he's happy. No, I hope he's doing well. Yes, he is.
He is, 'cause he's got one arm around my mama now, and he sure did love Miss Audrey and raising hell.
I won't ask you no more questions.
Till the stories only Hank can tell.
No.
You can tell. Back then they called him crazy. Nowadays they call him saint. Most folks don't know that they fired him from the Opry, and that caused his greatest pain. I love to tell you about lovesick, how Miss Audrey loved that man.
You know I've always loved to listen to the stories about that drifting cowboy band and the man.
You know, when we get right down to it, still the most wanted outlaw in the land. Yeah. Woo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wormy Dog this evening. Tonight we have a special treat for you. Local heroes, good friends of ours, Cross Canadian Ragweed, gonna record a live CD, so let's give them a big hand without further ado.
Was a Cajun. He lived by himself in a swamp. He hunted alligator for living. He just knock him in the head with a stump. A Louisiana law gonna get you, Amos. It ain't legal hunting alligators down in the swamp, boy. And now everybody blames this old man for making him mean as a snake. When Amos Moses was a boy, his daddy had used him for alligator bait. Tie a rope around his neck and throw him in a swamp. Alligator bait in Louisiana Bayou. About 45 minutes south of Thibodaux, Louisiana. Lived a cat named Doc Mill South, that's pretty wild. And where they raised up a son like could eat up his weight in groceries. Named him after a man of the claw. Called him Amos Moses. Everybody in South Louisiana said Amos was a hell of a man. He could trap the biggest and meanest alligator in his huge one hand. It's all I gotta live 'cause an alligator bit it. Left arm gone clean up till the elbow. Well, the sheriff called when Amos in a swamp tap on alligator skin. That sheriff went looking for Amos, boy, you know he'd never come out again. I wonder where the Louisiana sheriff went to. You can sell your loss in the Louisiana Bayou. About 45 minutes south of Thibodaux, Louisiana. A little cat named Doc Milsal that's pretty wild. And well, I raised up a son that could eat up his weight in groceries. Named him after a man of the cloth. Called him Amos Moses. I'll make it count, so. About 45 minutes south of Thibodaux, Louisiana. A little cat named Doc Milsal is pretty wild. And well, they raised up a son that could eat up his weight in groceries. Named him after a man of the cloth. Called him Amos Moses. Song.
Said, hey girl, what's your name? Haven't I seen you before? I recognize them dark green eyes when you walk through the door. Are you alone or are you with someone? She said, a matter of fact, I'm not. So I took her hand, that's when it all began, and we headed towards the parking lot. And she said, hey boy, do you mind taking me home tonight? 'Cause I ain't ever seen a country boy with tires on his truck this high. I said, climb on up, but honey, watch the cup that I'm spitting my dip inside. And hold on tight, 'cause it's gonna be wilder than any 8-second ride. We went riding around, rocking to the sound of a country boy can survive. And I knew then she was my kind of girl, 'cause she was singing every single line. And she slid on over, put my hand on her shoulder, and I asked her what she wanted to do. She said it really don't matter where we go, just as long as I'm riding with you. She said, hey boy, do you mind taking me home tonight? 'Cause I ain't ever seen a country boy with tires on his truck this high. I said, well, climb on up, but honey, watch the cup that I'm spitting my dip inside. And hold on tight, 'cause it's gonna be wilder than any 8-second ride. So we headed out to Old Tobacco Road, put the tailgate down, we made love. She said, a true country boy is hard to find, but I found one wilder than any 8-second ride. She said, hey boy, do you mind taking me home tonight? 'Cause I ain't never seen a country boy with tires on his truck this high. I said, well, climb on up, but honey, watch the cup that I'm spitting my dip inside. And hold on tight, 'cause it's gonna be wilder than any 8-second ride. Yeah, hold on tight, 'cause it's gonna be wilder than any 8-second ride.
shopping with a gun. Use a scrub if you ain't drug a bug up in a four-wheel drive. And we don't need no caviar and high dollar wine. We got cornbread, sweet tea, and briar patch moonshine. We all know how to have a damn good time. We gon' turn it on, crank it up, ice down the crown in a Dixie cup. Get back in the pines and lose our mind. And turn it loose and get it right. We're all about a down south Saturday night. And we're working hard and making noise. Blue collar boys. Bitch, get out my way, first day from offshore. Cause I'ma ride around, I'm gonna ride some more. And I'll be bumping both secrets out the speakers in my 4x4. Call up my country queen, my Dixieland delight. With cutoffs on her caboose, a cheetah pipe tight. Nicknamed the quarter mile cause she's out of sight. Yeah, I get so high when she's by my side. Feel like I'm floating through the air like Clyde to Glide. Got on my boots and spurs, just knowing her, she gon' let me ride. And we gon' turn it on, crank it up, ice down the crown in a Dixie cup. Get back in the pines and lose our mind. And turn it loose and get it right. We're all about a down south Saturday night. And we working hard and making noise. Blue collar boys. From up in New York, down on Music Road, trying to tell me how to be a country boy. Excuse me, sir, but have you lost your mind? You take your shiny shoes and your suit and tie and tote your ass back north of the Mason-Dixon line. And don't forget your pen, cause I ain't gon' sign. We gon' turn it on, crank it up, ice down the crown in a Dixie cup. Get back in the pines and lose our minds. And turn it loose and get it right.